Hey everybody, my name is Jamal.
And this is Nick Garcia.
And we're from Team Bandwagon, and we're here to discuss,
Is
your team bandwagon worthy?
Jump on that bandwagon if you haven't already.
We're not worthy! We suck!
In this episode, we're covering the Kansas City Chiefs. Last year, they had a pretty good year.
10-6, I'd say it's a good year.
They had a pretty good quarterback.
Hail to the Chiefs, Alex Smith.
Hence the word had, because they don't have their quarterback anymore. They have a rookie in the spot, and they still got
Kareem Hunt, Sammy Watkins, Tyreek Hill.
Let's jump into week one. Week one, the Chiefs are playing the Chargers in LA.
Los Angeles.
What you got, man?
I got the Chiefs winning game one. Good football team. Chargers will be good this year, too. I think the Chiefs start off on the right foot with a win.
Well, boats up. I'm a Charger fan, and no way the Chiefs is coming into LA, getting a win, opening day.
We'll see.
No, thank you.
We'll see. Remember the Chargers started off 0-4 last year.
Last year. Yeah, that's a whole lot of past.
They have a kicker now, so they might have a chance. But hey, well, we'll see what happens. Week two, going into Pittsburgh, taking on the Steelers. I actually do have them losing this game. Jamal has them
losing as well. It's Pittsburgh, same division. It's just not happening. Not with Ben Roethlisberger.
It's tough to give Pittsburgh very many losses. I think anytime anyone tries to say, oh, they're getting old, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, Pittsburgh's still tough, especially in Pittsburgh.
They're the redheaded cousins of the Patriots,
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to shake those guys.
Yeah, they're the Patriots' little brothers still, but, it's all good.
Week three, they are playing the Niners in Kansas City. What you got, Nick?
I got the Chiefs winning this game.
You got the Chiefs winning? I got the Chiefs winning as well.
Yeah.
Jimmy Guap, I don't know.
He's good, but I don't know if he carries the Niners to very many tough wins.
We just need a little bit more proof in the pudding, That pudding's a little weak sauce right now.
But yeah, the Chiefs, I like their schedule more than I like the Chiefs this year, but...
There you go. Week 4, Monday Night Football. They're going into Denver. Nationally televised game. Who you got, man?
I got the Broncos winning this game, so that'll be a loss for the Chiefs.
I got the Broncos winning as well.
Yeah.
Monday Night Football. They're going to Mile House Stadium. It ain't happening, man.
Yeah, tough place to win. Obviously, the Chiefs do have a running game, but I don't think they have a very deep running game. Mahomes has shown that he can take off with the football, but it's going to be hard for him to really find a rhythm against that Broncos defense.
Week 5, they're playing the Jags at home.
Yep.
Who you got, man?
I actually have the Jags winning this game as well, so the Chiefs will be losing another one. That's a 2-game losing streak for me.
You know what? I got it. I got the Chiefs winning this one. They took a couple losses at the beginning of the season, but I think they'll bounce back. Kareem Hunt and kind of get his legs underneath him. If not getting back from injury, so I think they'll have a nice little stretch right here.
Chiefs are streaky. They either start the season really hot and then finish poorly, or vice versa. They'll start really poorly and finish hot. They do it every year since they got Andy Reid as a head coach.
Yeah, so I think that they definitely get this win before they face the Patriots in Week 6 in Boston.
Yeah,
and that's going to be an L.
I actually have them winning, and only because history has a tendency to repeat itself. And when people were talking about the Patriots going undefeated last year, who was the first team to beat them? First game of the season.
I don't know historian. Tell me.
First game of the season, the Kansas City Chiefs beat them. So, that was in Kansas City. It's in New England now. But, as tough as the Patriots will be, Kansas City kind of has a way of beating them during the regular season.
Well, the Patriots was coming off a Super Bowl win, so they was, a little lackadaisical. But after just getting thumped by the Eagles, I think they'll be a little bit more hungry coming out the gate.
They're going to come out angry, but this was also 6 weeks into the season. I think they're going to be prepping for each other a little bit. Chiefs find a way to win.
Gotcha, man. Week 7, they're playing the Bengals at home in Kansas City. What you got, man?
I have them winning this game too. Like I was just saying, how they'll start the season off kind of poor and maybe finish strong. I think this is going to be one of those kind of years. I have 3 losses for them already. I think this is when they start fighting their streak, especially against a team like the Bengals, who I don't think is going to be very tough.
I agree. I think this starts their nice. I have them going on a nice 4-game winning streak after this. But yeah, I agree. This is where they kind of find a good stretch and hone in on their recipe, especially with the new quarterback. Getting him comfortable in the pocket and all that stuff. So.
Finding his weapons. They have so many weapons, and we can totally get into that maybe, later on in the show, but seriously, with Sammy Watkins, Tyreek Hill, like you said, Kareem Hunt, that offense is going to be something else this year.
Yeah.
Staying home, taking on the Broncos. I think they get revenge in this game, and they beat the Broncos this time.
I agree. You know, they got whooped up on Monday Night Football, but you know, coming into Kansas City, I think they'll take care of business.
Yeah, and Denver is going to be a good team. That's another good defense. I think the whole AFC West is going to be interesting this year, but Kansas City definitely does not get swept by the Broncos. That'll take us into Cleveland, taking on the Browns, who's going to be another interesting team this year.
Very interesting.
But I still stand by the fact that the Chiefs will beat them in Cleveland.
Yeah, the Chiefs is a solid team. You know, I don't see the Browns getting a lot of wins off of solid teams. They're gonna get some wins off of a lot of crappy teams as themselves.
Well, and they'll make things interesting. You know, they're not going to get blown out, I think, in a lot of games and look as embarrassing as an 0-16 team this year.
Yeah.
They will keep things interesting when they play tough teams.
I agree. But yeah, they're definitely going to win over the Browns.
Absolutely. Week 10, coming back home, taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona, we've talked about before, they're too inconsistent for me, too many what-ifs. Chiefs definitely win this game and they win big.
I agree. I think Fitzpatrick is going to be there. No, Fitzgerald.
Yeah, Larry Fitzgerald,
Yeah.
Josh Rosen, or maybe even Sam Bradford. We don't know who their quarterback's going to be. But that Cardinals defense, bad. Quarterback situation, bad. David Johnson's the only running back they have. Chiefs slaughtered the Cardinals.
Kind of feel bad for David Johnson too. You know, after coming back from injury, coming back into like this old heap of mess.
Poor guy. Coming back with a broken hand just to a losing team.
All right. Week 11, Monday Night Football again. They're playing the Rams in Los Angeles. Who'd you got, Nick?
Not everybody gets 2 Monday Night football games in a season, but they will lose them both. They lost to the Broncos, and I think they lose this one to the Rams.
I agree. I think the Rams or the Lambs, depending on who you talk to, are gonna be pretty solid this year and come out with a W.
Yeah, Rams just too good on defense. Very well coached. They have a lot of offensive weapons as well this year. I do think it'll be a great game. I'll be tuning in, but there's no way they beat the Rams at this point of the season when the Rams are going to be finding their rhythm and getting tough.
So that kind of helps cool down their hot streak going into a bye week. Kind of let them kind of regroup and refresh. And they're coming back into a divisional game against the Raiders in Oakland. Soon to be Las Vegas. That's gonna be kind of weird, right?
Yeah, this is the last year of them officially being the Oakland Raiders.
It's gonna be weird. So they're going into Oakland off of bye week. What you got, Nick?
Chiefs win, and like I said, this is the time where they're going to get hot, taking on a division team. Raiders have no chance of beating the Chiefs.
I have the Raiders winning. They're playing at home in Oakland, and I just think that's a tough place to come out a W in. As far as Oakland, they call it the Raider Dome or the Dungeon.
Or the black hole.
The black hole,
Yeah.
place where you just go and disappear because there's a bunch of gangsters ready to. Week 14, they're playing the Ravens at home in Kansas City. What you got, Nick?
They got to win in this game as well. No Joe Flacco. No.
And I think Ravens will come out with a W, man.
Think so? Okay.
I think so.
Right, well.
I think they still won. It'll be a close game.
All right. Well, that'll be interesting. I don't think the Ravens are a very great team, but they're not horrible either. But no, for me, I have Kansas City winning. And then they go and take on the LA Chargers again. And they're at home this time. I have them winning again. I have them sweeping the Chargers this year.
Nick.
Don't shake your head at me. I know how you scored this game.
I have the Chargers losing, but I don't have them getting swept. I think playing in Kansas City is a big change or difference between the last time they met, and it's the end of the season, and that's just how I got it, man.
All right, makes sense.
Split down the middle.
It's all right. Chargers are not going to be a bad team, and I don't think they were a bad team last year. Another one of those teams that's got to find their rhythm. But that takes us going into Seattle. Kansas City taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Legion of Boom is gone. Who knows what other injuries they're going to be dealing with this time of year. Russell Wilson's always running for his life because he's got no offensive line. We don't know who the running back is going to be.
It's so effective, though.
He is the best quarterback in the league when it comes to not having pass protection. A lot of guys can't do it without pass protection. He can, and he's shown that for years now.
Who did they have to get? Was it Kansas City that they had to put in RG3 because they said the other dude couldn't run for his life? Remember, they couldn't protect him.
I think it was Cleveland.
Was it Cleveland?
That was Cleveland. They put in RG3 because the other quarterback was getting beat up too much. Yeah.
Couldn't run for his life. It was terrible, man.
And Russell Wilson has shown over and over again how he can get outside the pocket, how he can step into his protection, make the protection last longer, and he just makes excellent throws. Awesome quarterback, but Kansas City does win this game.
I have Kansas City losing simply because it's away. It's the end of the season. Playoffs is still questionable, but I think location has a lot to do with this game.
Well, it'll be cold in Seattle, but Kansas City has a great running game too.
True.
So for me, that's why I give more the edge to Kansas City. But I understand what you're saying. Seattle still has weapons. Week 17, these two teams hate each other. Rivalry game, division game. They're going to be at home taking on the Raiders. I don't think the Raiders are going to be fighting for a playoff spot. I think Kansas City will be fighting for position in the playoffs. So I think Kansas City takes it to them, makes absolute sure to win this game when they beat the Raiders.
I agree. I think they win against the Raiders week 17. Same exact reason. Playoff push. They're trying to edge their way in there, catch up to the Chargers. But I don't see the Raiders coming on top. So at the end of the season, we're looking at I have Kansas City Chiefs going 8-8. Nick has them going 12-4.
And Jamal gave me a lot of criticism over this. I criticized myself when I saw their final record. I almost wanted to go back and give them more losses because for them to go 10-6 the way Alex Smith played last year and go 12-4 under a rookie
convince me, man.
sophomore quarterback.
Convince them.
Understand, I really like their schedule this year.
Are the Kansas City Chiefs bandwagon worthy?
Yes.
Yes. I'm going to give them a sideways. I don't know yet. I'm just giving one of these. And, honestly, we're going to see what happens with their quarterback. The quarterback is young. I don't think he has what it takes. Nick thinks he has it with Andy Reid being a puppet master. But we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
It'll be a
like
fun
I said, I think once they get into the playoffs, you may want to jump off this bandwagon. They could be one of those teams where you go, they're going to go all the way, and you're going to be
I give them this. They're fun to watch.
They're very fun to watch.
They're fun to watch. Definitely last season, they were fun to watch. I don't know about this season, again, with the quarterback. It's kind of wet blanket just throws up. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to Bandwagon Nation so we can produce more content for you. Also, give this video a like and share it if you enjoyed the content. Share it and tell everybody how much you hated it if you didn't enjoy it. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.
If you want to check out the rest of the AFC West Division teams, click here, see if they're bandwagon worthy. If you want to check out the rest of the NFL teams, see if anyone else is bandwagon worthy, click here. Thanks for watching.
This is Team Bandwagon,
where it is okay to jump ship,
but it's not okay to lose.
Jump on Team Bandwagon
and never lose again. Unless you're a Chiefs fan.